everyone, hope you're all well. I've got a bit of a project share today, and it's in response to another project share from about a year ago. Now, as you'll know, I have had one of my bucket list wishes come true this year. I have loved Graphic45 ever since I made my very first book with them way back. And I've been a huge lover ever since. I don't think there's any doubt that people don't know how I feel about Graphic45. So being a brand ambassador this year has been an absolute dream come true for me. I have decided not to apply for a second term. The reasons for that are, as you know, my dad's not been well and I just seem to have slipped behind on everything, and I'm not able to give it the time and effort that it deserves, and I'd rather not do it at all than let people down, no matter how I feel about that. But however, what it means is that there's at least one space going to be there. And this time last year when I applied, my tag book was made up by a good friend of mine, Paul Ford, who you will know from Facebook as another mini bookmaker. And Paul has a Facebook page called Paper Crafting with Paul, which I thoroughly suggest you go and take a look at. Now, one of Paul's main skills is being crafty with his paper, shall we say. Sometimes we don't have lots of paper, sometimes we don't want to use lots of paper, sometimes we just want to use up what we've got, and Paul is the master of using your paper in a very economical but still absolutely beautiful way. And Paul's entry for the Graphic45 brand ambassadorship for 2023-24 involved him making a book which he's called his Let's Get Cozy book, and I will link the tutorial down there before. And Paul's done his usual thing of being super clever with his paper. Paul is very much a less is more man. Me, I'm a more is more man. There we go. So I thought I'd return Paul's favour because it meant such a lot to me when he made up my book last year. So I thought I'm going to do it my way. Don't worry, I'm not going to burst into song. Anyway, I have used Graphic45 Dreamland for my version of Paul's book. And I've got to say, Paul's book is 4 pages long. It's got a staggered cover. It goes together so quickly and so beautifully. It's interesting construction, absolutely love it. So I thoroughly recommend you having a go yourself. It's if you're making a quick gift for somebody, it couldn't be more perfect because it looks the business, but it doesn't take long to make, unless you're going to be an idiot like me and just try and bling it up to the nines. So let me show you what I've done. So this is Paul's book. On the side here, what I've done is I've made a little charm because I like to do that. I've used some of the chipboard pieces. I've used a kind of like a crystal drop that I had hanging around, and I have used some of my Graphic45 ribbons, and I've just put those on the side. My front cover, I've used the signature page from Dreamland, and I've put a little bit of bling on because it's all about fairies. So I've used a bit of Wink of Stella, and I've used some like little glittery silver stars. There's a few more down here as well, and then lots and lots of, I think you can probably see it on her dress there, the Wink of Stella. I have layered lots of bits up. So the castle's been layered up, the moon's been cut out and layered up, my fairies are layered up, my lassie in the bed are layered up, because that's what I do, isn't it? All right, so let me open this book up. So on this page, what we've got is, let me just see if I can just grab some more bits. We've got a little pocket. I can't remember if Paul actually put a pocket on his or not, but I have. And there's room for lots of 6x4 photo mats, and I've just put some little odds and ends in there because that's what I do. And you can fit quite a lot in the front there, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 photo mats here, and I'm going to take them and I'm going to show you all the other places where you can put photo mats in this mini. Now, all 4 pages are exactly the same in construction, and what I've done with mine is I've decorated up the front bit with another layered image. So I've taken some of the cutter parts, cut those out, a little bit of Wink of Stella, you can't really see it, but she's a bit sparkly there. And then my, I keep wanting to call them watermelons, water lilies here as well. So if you open that up, what you've got then is this page spread. So you've got room down here, a little tuck spot. That's a 6x4 inch photo, but actually you can either put journaling cards or you can fit a 6x4 photo mat in there as well, and then you've got space here for photo mats too, so there is lots of room. This pocket, you could always put a photo on there, certainly a 6x4 if you wanted. There's a lot of room for photos in this mini, and between each page what you've got as well is a pull-out photo mat with even more space for photos and journaling. Okay, so let me just pop that back in. Then if you turn over, what we've got here on the back is I've got this kind of blank page, which I've again layered up my image for there, and that I've made into a tuck spot so I can put photo mats or whatever in there as well, just to add a little bit of interest. So that's that little tuck spot. Then here we're back to that same page design again. So I've got my lad on Pegasus. There we go, all layered up with some sparkles. Open that up again, and here we've got space for, you know, a 3x4 photo mat. You could fit a 6x4, and then same here as well, another 6x4 photo mat. But you could make it a lot bigger if you wanted to. And then we've got our pull-out one there. On the back here I've got another little pocket that I've made with space for photo mats on there as well. Onto this page again, room for my photo mats here and here. Open that up. This page, I don't know, I did mean to put something on it, but I didn't. And I'd like to say it's because the paper's gorgeous and I don't want to cover it, which is definitely part of it, but also I forgot. Here, I've got my layered up image again, and then room for a photo mat here and here. That all goes in quite nicely. And then same here on the back, we've got room for photo mats, and I've got my owl and my little lad there all layered up and all nicely covered in glittery stuff. And then here at the very back, what we've got is photo mats for a staggered pocket. So lots and lots and lots of room for photo mats in this mini. And then on the back, all I've done is, well, I cut it too short, to be honest. So what I did was I cut it in half, put it on so it was the right size, and then just put one of the strips across and one of my chipboard pieces. So there we go. So that is my version of Paul Ford's Graphic45 brand ambassador book. I've had a whale of a time doing it. Go and have a look at what everybody's been doing. There is a hashtag, hashtag G45BA call 23. If you go and put that into the Graphic45 community page, you will see all of the entries that have come up, and I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not applying again, because there is some absolutely amazing work going on there. So do go and have a look, because of course everybody has done tutorials for their entries as well. So there is a whole wonderful resource there waiting for you. So it just remains for me to say I've still got some projects in the bag with Graphic45. There will be continuing going forward, because just because I'm not going to be on the brand ambassador team doesn't mean that my love for Graphic45 has changed at all. So there's going to be many projects still to come. In fact, Bowl of Cherries book is something that I've been specifically asked for. So watch this space, and good luck to Paul, and good luck to everybody else out there who is looking to become a Graphic45 brand ambassador for 23-24. Good luck, guys, and thank you so much for all the work that you've put in.